Well, guys, it's officially getting close to jailbreak season. Today, we have our first incredible piece of news for an iOS 15 jailbreak. An iOS 15.1.1 exploit was released, which of course could allow and lead to a full-fledged end-user jailbreak utility. So, I wanted to quickly kind of recap how this came about and catch everyone up on what's been going on in the background. So let's step it back to when this vulnerability was first discovered. It is patched in iOS 15.2. So if a jailbreak does come out because of this or from this vulnerability, it's only going to work on iOS 15.1.1 and below. A little bit later, we'll talk about iOS 15.2 Beta 1 support, but I just don't know how many people are actually going to be on that firmware. So, like I said, this is directly from the release notes of iOS 15.2. This is the vulnerability we're talking about in question that was an exploit was written for. So if I was doing more jailbreak updates, like my regular amount, I probably would have covered this back in December, but we're keeping it pretty low profile this year. And only covering like the utility releases and when we can install tweaks and things like that. So back in December, iOS 15.2 was released. This write-up, or this, what is this? The release notes, the security contents for iOS 15.2 was released. And so we saw what was patched. And the reason why this is coming to light again is just last week on February 23rd, a write-up was released about this vulnerability, explaining that it exists and what it's about, basically. Well, less than a week later, a proof of concept exploit was released for it, showing you how to trigger this bug, basically. Now, we couldn't take this proof of concept exploit and put it into a jailbreak utility. This, what was released a couple days ago was essentially saying like, hey, it exists. Here's a concept project to show that it does exist and how, you can actually see it happen in the wild, basically. And it really didn't take that long after for the exploit to come out. I guess prior to that, Jake James, the developer that made this proof of concept exploit, actually saw that iOS 15.2 Beta 1 was still vulnerable, like the vulnerability existed in that firmware. So potential support for that firmware could be coming too. And then the final piece of news that we started out with this video on is the main exploit, like the full-fledged exploit that we need for a jailbreak for iOS 15.1.1 and below. That is now released. It's made and released. And so now we're kind of waiting on jailbreak developers to take this utility or take this exploit and put it into the end user utility and release that to us, essentially. And so, this was the part of a jailbreak that takes a really long time to get. And really, no one knows how long this process is going to take to find this and to have this be released. And so this is a huge step in the right direction towards the very first iOS 15 jailbreak. But there's still quite a bit left, too. Now, quickly, while I am on Twitter, Coolstar has not mentioned anything on Twitter, and Pwn to Own has not mentioned anything either, those being the two, most modern-day jailbreak developers. Coolstar, however, did say on Discord that they're aware of this, and they're actively working on it. So like I was saying, there still is a lot of work that needs to be done between now and when the final jailbreak utility is released. Essentially, this is the first jailbreak for iOS 15. This will be the first jailbreak for the iPhone 13, and no one really knows what Apple changed yet until they get in there and see what happens, until they make the utility and install Cydia or Celio or any package manager and just see what happens if anything's broken. That's really the only way they're going to know what they need to fix. And that, that's just talking about the package manager and the utility. That's not even considering tweaks and other things like that you would want to install once the jailbreak is out. Most tweaks, when we're going from 13 to 14 or 14 to 15, will have to be updated to some extent to work on the new versions of iOS. So really only time will tell, when we're going to get this utility, but I will try to keep everyone updated when news comes out like this over the next couple of weeks until we have the utility in our hands. At least speaking on previous reporting experience on these jailbreaks, Coolstar usually acknowledges new exploits, but Pwn2Own usually says nothing and then out of the blue drops the entire utility ready to go. So we'll have to see what happens this time around. But just so everyone's on like the exact same page, this jailbreak, if it's made with this exploit and from this vulnerability, will only work on iOS 15 to iOS 15.1.1, iOS 15.2 Beta 1 support probably coming in the future. I am currently on iOS 15.1 Beta something, so hopefully they will include beta support throughout those editions, but we'll have to wait and see. I do have another device on iOS 15.0 to cover the jailbreak release just in case. So either way, there's going to be a tutorial video, but hopefully a lot of iOS versions, or at least the beta versions, are supported. But all of the official releases between iOS 15 and 15.1.1, so that's iOS 15.0.1, 0.2, and 0.1, like 15.1, will officially be supported. Also, all of the devices that can run iOS 15 will probably be supported too, as long as they're on one of those versions that we just talked about. We'll have to wait and see for official support. That's kind of typically what happens, though, is the majority of devices are supported. It really matters more about what firmware you're running. But all in all, super exciting news. I'm excited to jailbreak the iPhone 13 on iOS 15 for the first time, and that should happen within the next month, I would say. It could happen tomorrow. It could happen a few weeks down the line. We'll have to wait and see. Either way, be patient. Let the devs do their awesome work. Last thing that I wanted to talk about in this video, kind of for advanced jailbreak users, it sounds like if you're going to use Future Restore, you will want to do that while iOS 15.3 is still signed. Once iOS 15.4 is out, it has an incompatible SEP to the earlier versions of iOS, and so it sounds like the restore will still go through, but Face ID and your passcode will no longer work. Also, another sad news, the OTA delay method, the 90-day, that method, for whatever reason, is not working right now on iOS 15.1.1. So hopefully there will be a fix out for that too. I'll keep everyone updated as I know more, but I have done both of those methods in the past. It sounds a little hit or miss right now. So just wanted to give everyone full transparency on that. If you guys know more than I do, or have the time to comment if there's an update, definitely help each other out down below in the comments section. But that pretty much wraps up this quick video. Awesome news, guys. There is an iOS 15 jailbreak incoming very soon. I will keep you guys updated as soon as new news comes out. But until next time, this is Tony, signing out.